Well, hello people to the internet, my name is Kevin and welcome back to another video. Okay guys, so for today's video I am doing another tier ranking video, which I'm so excited about because I did one of these like a month ago or so and I really enjoyed doing it so much, and it seemed like you guys really also enjoyed that video. So if you haven't seen the first one I did, I will link it up here in the card and I'll also leave it linked down below in the description so you can go watch that video first, where I ranked book covers from best to worst. But in today's video, we're not ranking book covers. No. We are ranking book characters from icons to trash, essentially. And I'm just so excited to do this because I have a couple of the Twilight characters in here, because we all know Twilight has been my thing recently on my channel, so I felt like I needed to rank those characters. And then also I just have a couple of other ones from very popular YA books or books that I personally love. I just want to mention that we're not basing it on the actor or actress, we're basing it on the character from the book. So we're just basing it on them as a person and if they are worthy of being an icon or if they belong in the trash. Like, we already know which Twilight characters I'm going to put into the trash immediately, so none of us are going to be surprised by that. And also my tier ranking videos are inspired by Mike's Mike, which if you don't watch him, I would highly recommend him. His videos are so funny and I just love them so much. But also recently a lot of booktubers have been doing this, such as Daniel Green and a lot of other different booktubers. Props to all of them. This is nothing original. I'm not like the first person to ever make a tier ranking video or anything, but it's just so fun and I cannot wait to do it. So I need to introduce you to my tiers because I have made all of my tiers related to one of my favorite movies of all time, the one and only, the iconic Mean Girls. If you guys have never seen Mean Girls, I would advise that you go watch it immediately. It is a teen drama movie that is like, you have to have seen it. It's kind of like just essential. Like, you just have to watch Mean Girls. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, it's royalty, it's amazing, it's one of my favorite movies ever. Yeah, I based all of my tiers off of Mean Girls and I'm so excited to show you all, so let's go do that. Okay, so here is my tiers. So we're gonna start at the very top, of course, where the best go, and that is, of course, the plastics. As we all know from the movie, when Damien is introducing us to the plastics, they are teen royalty. Therefore, the characters I place in the plastics tiers are royalty to me. They are the best of the best, they're just amazing, icons, we stan. Everything you can think of, that's what I think about the plastics. The next tier is Get In Loser, We're Going Shopping. Now this one is second tier because we're still asking them to come shopping with us, so we're still asking them to be part of the squad. They're just not plastic material, you know what I mean? Like, we're still asking them to come along for the ride, like to hang out with us, like we still love them, but they're just not an original plastic, if you know what I mean. And the next tier is Stop Trying to Make Fetch Happen. Now this is kind of one where like the character's a little bit like, meh, there's nothing really amazing about them. Like, they're just okay, whatever. And they just kind of try to be like one of the plastics, or like Get In Loser, We're Going Shopping. They try to be that, but it's just like, stop. Like, stop trying so hard. Like, you're just in the middle, okay? Like, stop trying to make fetch happen. So the fourth tier is You Can't Sit With Us. Now this is basically just because like, we don't really like you, you're just kind of there, like whatever, like you just can't really sit with us, we don't really want to know you really, but you're not awful. It's just like, don't sit with us, we don't really want to talk, like whatever, like you're just there. But then the bottom tier is Burn Book. If you've seen Mean Girls, you should know what the Burn Book is, and I really don't think I need to explain myself anymore. So now that we have done all of the tiers, it is time to start ranking the characters. So we're going to go in order of how I have these all placed out. So starting first, we have got the Twilight characters. We're going to be starting off very strong in this video because the first character we have got is Alice Cullen, and we all know my feelings towards Alice. She's going straight in to the plastics. Like, she is just a queen. I stan Alice so much. She is just, she carries the book. Like, she's one of those characters that like makes me keep reading Twilight because I love her so much, you know what I mean? So Alice, she's just everything. Like, ugh, she's such an icon. Next up, we have got Esme Cullen. Now, she of course is the mother to all of her children, part of the Cullens and stuff. And Esme, she's not plastic material to me because what does Esme really bring to the table? Like, I'm just stating facts. Like, in the book so far, other than being very motherly and being like a kind-hearted soul, which we love, like she really isn't bringing anything that makes her like an icon or like, oh my god, she's amazing. Like she's not really bringing anything. So I think I'm gonna put her in Get In Loser, We're Going Shopping, because I do still love Esme Cullen. She's very motherly. I love her. I just feel like she's a great member of the Cullen family, but like she's just nothing amazing. Like there's nothing spectacular enough about her enough to make her a plastic. So next we have got Emmett Cullen, and Emmett, I'm going to be a little bit controversial here. I'm going to put Emmett in Stop Trying to Make Fetch Happen. I think Emmett tries to be Jasper too much. Like he strives to be a Jasper, but like he's not Jasper. Like stop. Like you're never going to be that good. Like you're never going to be that level. I'm sorry, I said what I said. He belongs in the Stop Trying to Make Fetch Happen. Carlisle Cullen. Now Carlisle I absolutely love. Like is Carlisle a plastic, or is he We're Going In Loser, We're Going Shopping? I can't pick. I don't know if he's a plastic or getting... No, you know what? It just seems right to put him with Esme, you know? They're lovers, they love each other, they belong together in the same rankings. So he's going in the Get In Loser, We're Going Shopping. I didn't have the strong enough feeling that he belonged in the plastics. So yeah, it feels right to me now. Okay, so we got another icon coming, guys. So we have Rosalie Cullen, which, Rosalie, she's so iconic. Like, my emotions towards Rosalie, like honestly, I would probably put her in like Regina George. Like oh my god, I should have done a top tier, which was Regina George. Anyways, the time has passed, but like Rosalie is just that bitch to me. To me, that's open for everyone's opinions. Everyone can see that in different ways, but to me, Rosalie is that bitch in the Twilight series. Like I absolutely stan her so much. So she of course is going into the plastics. Like look at the plastics tier already. Like Alice and Rosalie, unmatched. And then we've got another one going into the plastic tier, and that is Jasper. Such icons, such absolute icons. Like look at them. They're thriving. They're honestly thriving. And now we come to the three in Twilight that, you know, that's how I feel. So we've got first Jacob Black. Now, if we were judging this on the actor Taylor Lautner, he would belong in the plastics because I love Taylor Lautner with all of my heart. But like I said at the start of this video, I'm judging this off of the character alone. So Jacob, he's in the burn book. I don't think I need to explain myself there. Like, I think we all know why he's in the burn book, and no, there's just no saving him at this point. Like he's just, no, it's a no for me. You're not making it through to the next round of X Factor. You did not get any chair turns on The Voice. No, absolute trash, burn book. Then next we have got Bella Swan. Now, Bella, I don't know where to place Bella, because you guys know recently me and Bella have vibed when I was reading the series. Like there were certain things that she said and did that I vibed with, and also her iconic line where she says, "And I'm a Virgo." That was just so iconic. Like it's not enough to put her in the burn book. Like that was too iconic in my opinion. So I think I'm gonna put Bella in You Can't Sit With Us. Like she's just there. She's not bad enough to go in the burn book. Like she has those one iconic lines and stuff that makes her redeemable in that sense, so that she doesn't belong in the burn book. So I'm gonna put her in You Can't Sit With Us, and it seems okay to me. Then finally, the last character from Twilight that I'm doing is Edward Cullen, and he also, along with Jacob, belongs in the burn book because they're both trash, and I literally want Bella to just be single and be with none of them. Now, the next characters that we are doing are from To All the Boys I Loved Before, P.S. I Still Love You, because that's the most recent movie, so I'm doing the characters from that. And so first off, we are starting with Lara Jean Covey, and she's going straight up to the plastics. I literally absolutely love Lara Jean. Like, if you've read the books in particular, Lara Jean in the books is so relatable. I just loved her. Like, she was one of my favorite main characters in a book series. Like, I literally absolutely loved and adored Lara Jean. I just loved her so much. So she, of course, is a plastic to me. I love her. Then next we have got Peter Kavinsky, and I'm not going to spoil the books for you or the movies or anything, but Peter Kavinsky is one of the love interests. We don't know which one she picks. Well, actually we do. If you've read the books and you've seen the movies, you know, but I'm just saying it in case you haven't. But Peter Kavinsky, to me, is also a plastic. Like, I absolutely love Peter Kavinsky. He was so, like, I just loved him. I love him so much. If you guys have seen my reading blog that I did like nearly 2 years ago, where I read the first book, To All the Boys I Loved Before, you guys will know how much I love Peter Kavinsky. So of course he belongs in the plastics. Like, it was inevitable. And then finally from that series, we have got John Ambrose McLaren, who is played by Jordan Fisher. And he is going to go to Stop Trying to Make Fetch Happen. To me, John Ambrose McLaren, when he came into it, it made a love triangle that I didn't think was necessary and I really wish wasn't in the book. So I was kind of annoyed when he was there. I didn't really like P.S. I Still Love You because of that, because John Ambrose was there and I didn't really like him. But I love Jordan Fisher, absolutely love and adore him. Like, Jordan Fisher is a plastic, but like John Ambrose McLaren, especially in the books, it's just not it for me. Like, he definitely is Stop Trying to Make Fetch Happen. Like, he's just trying to be Peter Kavinsky and I'm like, honey, you could never. So now we are moving on to my next series, which is The Hunger Games. So we are starting with Katniss Everdeen, aka the Girl on Fire. Now, you know, when you've got a catchphrase like that, you have to be iconic. But I don't think Katniss is amazing enough to become a plastic. Honestly, I really don't. So I'm gonna put her in Get In Loser, We're Going Shopping, because I do really love Katniss. As I've already said, if you have a catchphrase called The Girl on Fire, and also the Mockingjay, like, there's a reason, you know? So, but maybe she is a plastic. But no, I don't feel the feelings I feel with everyone else who's already in the plastics tier. So no, she belongs in the Get In Loser, We're Going Shopping. Then I have Gale Hawthorne. Is that his name? Gale Hawthorne? I think that's his name. And he's going in the burn book. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. And then we're moving on to Peeta Mellark. And Peeta... where does Peeta belong? I don't know where Peeta belongs. I think I'm gonna put him in the Get In Loser, We're Going Shopping as well. Like, he's just not giving me that, if you know what I mean. Whatever that is, he's just not giving it to me. I don't know what it is, but I'm not getting it from him. Now we're moving on to the ACOTAR series, which is also known as the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, which you guys know is one of my favorite series of all time. I absolutely love it so, so much. And so first we are going to start with Farah, who is the main character in that series. And Farah is going to go into Stop Trying to Make Fetch Happen. And the reason being, and I am being absolutely incredibly selfish right now, Farah ends up with the person that I love, therefore it's not allowed. She needs to stop. Like, stop trying to make fetch happen. Stop trying to take my man. Not allowed. So that's where she belongs. End of. There we go, we're moving on. Next, we have got Tamlin, who is also from A Court of Thorns and Roses, and Tamlin belongs in the burn book. Tamlin and Edward meet each other. They're the same person. Edward and Tamlin, same person. Both trash for the same reasons. And then finally from that series we have Rhys or Rhysand. My baby, my love, my life. I love him so much. He's a plastic, of course, like, where else did we expect him to go? Like, you honestly should not be shocked by that, because I'm selfish. Of course I'm gonna put him in the top tier. I'm very biased towards him, so like, of course he's top tier. Like, doesn't matter what anyone says. And the next character I have is only one character from that book, and that is Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli, which you guys know is my favorite book of all time. I absolutely love and adore it. And so of course for this I've got the main character, Simon, and I am putting him in the plastics, top tier. And also I always say that me and Simon are like the same person. Like, we're literally the exact same. It's scary how similar we are. So he's going in top tier. He's a plastic because I love myself enough to know my self-worth. So of course he is top tier. End of. And also look, he's beside Rhys. That was not planned, but I'm thriving. And then finally, the last series that I am doing is the Mortal Instruments series, and I have 6 of the characters from the Mortal Instruments, so we're gonna go through those right now. The first one that we have is Clary Fairchild, which is the main character in City of Bones and all of those books. She's the main character, and I put her in You Can't Sit With Us. I feel like that was controversial. I just don't love Clary. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't know why. She's not like awful, so she's obviously not in the burn book, but like, I don't really like her that much. Like, I like all of the other characters besides Clary. And while we're putting Clary in the You Can't Sit With Us, we might as well put Jace in there too, because Jace, I also don't really care about. The next characters that I have are probably all going to belong in the exact same tier because, as I said, these are the reasons I love these characters from this book. So first we've got Isabel Lightwood, so she's going into the plastics. I don't think I need to justify myself right there. Then I have Magnus Bane, also going in the plastics. Once again, I don't think I need to say why. And I have Simon Lewis. He's also going in the plastics because Simon, once again, is another person that I think I can relate to. And I just realized maybe Simons are my people. Like, maybe I was supposed to be called Simon because I relate to Simon Spear from Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, and I relate to Simon Lewis from The Moral Instruments. So clearly, I'm meant to be a Simon. That's what I've learned from this video. And then finally, my last character that I have here is Alec Lightwood, and he is going in the plastics as well because Agnes, I meant to say Magnus and Alec together are just Malik. We just absolutely love them, so of course they're top tier plastics. And that is it for my ranking today. So let's do a little rundown, shall we? So in the bottom tier, in the Burn book, we have got Jacob Black, Edward Cullen, Gail Hawthorne, and Tamlin. In the You Can't Sit With Us tier, we have got Bella Swan, Clary Fairchild, and Jace Herondale. In Stop Trying to Make Fetch Happen, we've got Emmett Cullen, John Ambrose McLaren, and Farah Archeon. Then we've got Get In Loser, We're Going Shopping, so we've got Esme Cullen, Carlisle Cullen, Katniss Everdeen, and Peeta Mellark. And then in the plastics we have got the amazing trio from Twilight, Alice Cullen, Rosalie Cullen, and Jasper Cullen, the absolute icons. Then we've got Lara Jean, Peter Kavinsky, absolute bays, we love them. Then we've got Reese, my ultimate bae, Simon, myself because I love myself, Isabel Lightwood, Magnus Bane, Simon Lewis, and Alec Lightwood, which are all absolute icons in the Moral Instruments series. Okay guys, so that is going to be it for my tier ranking video, ranking YA characters from best to worst. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comments your thoughts and opinions and where you would rank some of these characters on this list. And let me know down below in the comments if you would like to see a part 3 where I do another ranking videos to do with books, and I shall do it because these are honestly so much fun to film and I just love them. So yeah, I will definitely do another one if you guys want to see it. Other than that guys, that is going to be it for this video, and I shall see you all next time in my next video. So goodbye guys.